All right, get this. May I play with my dog? That's the question posed by today's deep dive. And trust me, the answer is way more interesting than a simple yes or no. We're digging into an article from Onlinehund.dk. It's a Danish dog training company, and they're known for this, well, unique philosophy.
Yeah, they really emphasize calm, happy pups, the kind that are a joy to have in your house, right?
Exactly. But, and here's the catch, they think the way a lot of us play with our dogs, it might actually be making it harder for them to chill out.
Interesting.
Right. So to get why, we got to talk at this brain chemistry.
Okay, always fun.
I know, right? But specifically dopamine and serotonin, those chemicals, they control everything, how we feel, what we want.
For sure. And what's so cool is how these chemicals, they're in our dogs too. Like dopamine. It's the reward chemical. When something's fun, tasty treat, a good game of fetch, boom, dopamine.
Makes sense. Feels good. We want more. So what's the problem?
Well, the article, it compares this to, get this, addiction.
Whoa.
Yeah, even humans. There's this study with rats. They take electric shocks just to get more dopamine. That's how strong it is.
Okay, now that you mention it, my dog, sometimes he'd rather chase squirrels than take a treat.
There you go. And a little excitement's fine, but if it's constant, all that dopamine, the article says, your dog might always be craving that next hit.
It's like a dopamine junkie dog.
It sounds extreme, but think about it.
Mm.
Your dog, fixated on a toy, can't settle after a walk, goes crazy when they see another dog. Those could be signs they're stuck in that loop.
Huh, when you put it like that. Are WE the ones making them act that way by always doing those high-energy things?
It's something to consider. Now, don't panic and toss all the tennis balls just yet. It's not like all energetic play is bad, but we need to be more mindful. And that's where serotonin comes in.
Serotonin, that feeling of just like calm, happiness. I'll take some of that. But how do we even give that to our dogs?
We got to shift gears. Instead of things that make their dopamine spike, we do things that are, good for them long term. Calming massage, scent games, even just like teaching commands in a quiet place. Anything that keeps them engaged but not going crazy.
Okay, so instead of going 100 miles an hour, maybe we help them see the fun and just chillin'.
Exactly. That's the whole idea behind Onlinehund.dk's RESUM method.
All right, now I gotta know. What's the reason method?
It's all about a good relationship, understanding and respect between you and your dog.
Okay, I like where you're going with this, but how does it actually play out in training?
So RESUM, it's an acronym, 3 phases.
Yeah.
First, in layering in, which means learning. You teach those basic commands, but it's all about patience, right? Not just do this because I said so.
So we're still talking sit, stay, all that, but with a different vibe.
Yeah, you're rewarding them for choosing to be calm, to pay attention. Then there's Tolmadad scanning, that's phase 2. And this one's really interesting. It means patience scanning. Basically, the dog learns to look around, make good choices, all while staying chill.
Scanning their environment. What's that look like in real life?
Okay, so you're at the park, right? Your dog sees a squirrel. Instead of going nuts, Tolmadid scanning is they pause, look to you, and then make a calm choice. And you reward that, the hesitation, the focus.
Whoa, so we're teaching them to, think before they act. Choose chill over crazy.
Exactly. And that takes us to phase 3, which is ro, calm in Danish. This is all about rewarding them just for existing calmly, cuddles, massage, just hanging out, relaxed.
Okay, this is making a lot of sense. We're basically rewiring their brains to enjoy the chill stuff, so when things get exciting, they can handle it better.
We got it. It's not about squishing their energy. It's finding that balance. And remember those serotonin things we talked about? They're super important here.
I bet. Calming massage during row sounds like a recipe for one happy pup. But for those of us used to, more energetic play, this RESUM method, it's a little different. So no more fetch.
No, not at all. Balance, remember. You can still do the high energy stuff, but maybe it's a sometimes treat instead of the main meal.
I like that. So not a 3-hour fetch marathon, but maybe a quick game, then some sniffing around, a nice walk home. I'm realizing I pick activities I think are fun, not necessarily what's good for him.
And that's huge. We do that a lot, project our idea of fun onto them. But what we think is boring, like sniffing every blade of grass, that can be amazing for them.
So true. My dog, if I let him, he'd spend all day on one tree. There's a whole world of smells and sounds we miss because we're moving too fast. How do we know what they actually like, especially with this new approach?
Watch their body language. Are they stressed, overwhelmed during something? Or are they relaxed, happy, really into it?
Like you always say, listen to your dog, they'll tell you.
Exactly. They're always talking to us. We just got to learn how to listen. And sometimes that means slowing down, paying attention, maybe even questioning what we think a well-behaved dog should be like.
Okay, I'm seeing the bigger picture now. It's more than just training tricks. It's about really getting them, their world, and then living in a way that's good for them.
Now you're getting it. It's trust, respect, and yeah, even those quiet moments together.
This is so interesting. I gotta admit, that title, May I Play with My Dog? I was a little confused at first, but now it makes you think, about our whole relationship with them.
Right. It's like, am I playing in a way that's good for both of us, that makes us closer, or am I adding to their stress?
That's a good question, something for every dog owner to think about. So as we wrap this up, what's one thing people can do, like today, to try some of this out?
This week, pick one of those serotonin activities and make it part of your routine. 5 minutes brushing them, a puzzle toy, even just practicing stay somewhere quiet.
I love that. Easy peasy. But for people who are like, not sure about this, my dog's always been high energy, we're good. What would you tell them?
It's good to be skeptical. It's about what works for you too.
Yeah.
But think of it as an experiment. Try something new and really watch your dog. How do they react when you do these calmer things?
You mean look for those little signs of like, this is the life that we talked about?
Yeah. You might be surprised. Maybe they love being brushed or sniffing for that toy, or how proud they are when they can stay all calm. Those could be just as good, maybe even better than the crazy stuff.
It's about like changing how we see things, right? Our dogs too.
Exactly. And you never know, your dog getting calmer might make you calmer too. Everybody wins.
That's awesome. Well, this has been quite the deep dive, so thanks to everyone listening. And remember, every dog's different, so be patient, pay attention, and most of all, enjoy those chill moments with your buddy. Maybe you'll both find your inner Zen master. Until next time, happy tail wags, everyone. But, calm tail wags. Okay.